Hi guys, it's Carisa and I have a huge beauty haul for you today. I feel a little bit weird doing videos like this, but I thought I've made quite a few purchases recently for a few different reasons. I'll explain. And I figured I would share it with you guys as a way of kind of getting back into doing videos and I don't know, having something to talk about later if you guys are curious about how these things are. I'm going to try not to talk too much about each specific item, and also, do you guys think these shirts are weird? I have a bunch of V-neck t-shirts because it's my favorite cut of shirt, and whenever they're in a light color I feel like I look like I'm wearing scrubs. Not that there's anything wrong with that. So first I had a 20% off coupon for Ulta, and then a couple weeks later I had a 15% off coupon for Sephora. So first at Ulta I did pick up this Real Techniques brush. This is one of the metal ones. I don't really know anything about it because I did throw the box away. It is a blush brush, but I've decided that I don't care for it as a blush brush. I've tried two different kinds of blush brushes. This is a Japanese one. I use this for contouring with bronzer. I think this one is going to turn into a highlighting brush or a powder concealer brush possibly, because it's just too dense and I prefer a much fluffier, poofier brush to do my blush with, because I feel like it doesn't look as dark and heavy-handed. I apparently don't have the skills that are required to use a brush like this, but I do really like it. And I love how it has a really pointy end like this for putting into brush holding things. I did pick up the Naked Flushed Urban Decay palette in the color Streak, which is the bronzer, highlighter, and blush combo. I received a sample of that and I really liked the blush color. The bronzer might be a little bit too light for me and possibly a little too muddy for what I would use, but I do like it so far. And I don't know, I figured 20% off, why not give it a shot. I also picked up a new nail file because mine is crying uncle. This is the Diane by From Cushion file. And this one is going to be kind of a gamble. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I picked a super light color. I have it in medium brown, which is just too warm for me. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm trying to find a cruelty-free, oh, my hair's stuck to that. I'm trying to find a cruelty-free version of something like this because this is the perfect color and consistency, but it is by Maybelline. It's the Color Tattoo in Toughest Taupe, and it looks like, I don't know, I thought in the store it was a closer color than it really is. See, this is a little too brown, so that might look terrible on me, but I'll give it a shot and I'll return it if it's not a good enough match, or give it to my mom. Maybe my mom can use it. I'm not super happy about this purchase, but I got a new hairdryer because my $150 Chi died the other day, and I have had drugstore hairdryers that have outlasted this by years. I've had this for, what, 2 years, maybe 3 years now, and the heat mechanism crapped out in it, and I don't really want it to get fixed or replaced even, honestly, because I don't want that to just happen again. So I picked up this Rusk weightless, just pretty standard hairdryer. My mom used to use Rusk brand hairdryers when she did hair, and among other kinds. I think she's had Hot Tools and Helen of Troy and all different stuff. Never did she, I don't believe, pay that much for one, and now I feel like it was never justified. I don't want to talk about it anymore, I'm mad. But I did use my points towards this because I had some points built up, so this didn't cost me very much. Okay, on to the Sephora purchases. They threw this cosmetic bag in there. That's cute. I might actually get use out of that. These were probably the purchases that I was the most excited about. I picked up the Kat Von D Shade and Light palettes for the face and eyes, and honestly, Kat Von D products are just so good that I would have paid full price for these, but it was definitely nice to get 15% off. This is the face palette. I have used it a few times. I'm wearing it today, but my makeup, I put it on several hours ago, and it's nothing to brag about right now, but I definitely like this. The quality is really good, and I do like the colors a lot. I was nervous about them at first. Now this, I do want to say, honestly, unless you are in need for colors like this, I would say maybe don't purchase this. It's really nice. It is really good. The quality is wonderful, but if you have any of her other palettes, I feel like a lot of these colors are very similar. This Ladybird palette it's probably one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes I've ever owned. And you see there are a lot of similar colors in here. So I do feel like I have a lot of doubles, but it's really nice. I don't regret it whatsoever. I just think that, I don't know, if you already have some of her palettes and you're not a really huge makeup collector or makeup fan, maybe skip this one, I guess. I don't know. This is something that is completely new to me. I've never used the testers for these or ever looked at them twice. But I did buy 2 of these bulletproof eyeliners by Too Faced. I have the color Mink and Dirtbag, which I love that name. And these are pretty fun. These remind me a lot of the 24/7 eye pencils by Urban Decay that used to exist that I love so much. This one is kind of a gold color, and this is a nice bronze shade. What's really nice about these is that they come with a blending tip that also has a sharpener on the other side. So it's kind of like an all-in-one. I mean, you could probably just throw one of these in your purse so that you could touch up your makeup during the day, or if you have like a makeup emergency where your face suddenly looks unacceptable, you can I don't know what I'm saying. I have 2 of the Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipsticks. This one is in the color Chihuahua, and doesn't NARS also have a color called Chihuahua? Why? Does that mean something other than the dog? I don't know. It just seems like a strange name to me. Like, they don't have a German Shepherd colored one, you know? So I have Chihuahua here, and this is just one of the original ones, I'm pretty sure, because there's been a couple of lines or a couple of releases on this. And it does have a unique kind of squeeze out sponge end applicator. It's not my favorite kind of applicator because it's hard to get it really precise, but I don't know, it's good. And then I also picked up one of the metallic ones because I've seen these all over Instagram and I was dying to try one because they look so pretty on. I chose the color Debutante, and it actually makes for a nice blending color with the Chihuahua, just putting a little bit in the center of my lower lip. I have played around with these a little bit. I do think I need a lipstick base or a lip liner base for the metallic one, because otherwise it looks kind of separated and makes my lips look really dry. I did choose kind of hastily to try out this Tartelette Amazonian butter lipstick in ethereal pink. I have a weird complaint about it, is that I don't like the packaging because it is cardboard, but that's probably really environmentally friendly and wonderful, and it is pretty, but it just kind of gives me the willies when I touch it. But it is this really pretty kind of just wash of pink, like healthy glow. It's very ethereal. It's just a nice glow of pink on the lips. So I have been in the market for a new under eye concealer. I feel like everything that I've been wearing lately is either the wrong color, something's off. I don't know, I felt like I needed to try something new. Every time I try to talk, I cough. I think it's time to admit it, guys. I think I have allergies, seasonal allergies. It's time to admit that. Not that that does anything at all. So of course I decided to try the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Concealer, and I feel like this is a really good product. I was afraid it would be really drying, or I guess I just had all these preconceived notions of what it would be like, but I think it is wonderful. And I have the color Light 16. I think I could have gotten the next color up 18, but they were sold out. So I tested this one again and I thought this one works just as well. So I don't know, if I develop a lot of color in the summertime for some reason, I will probably go one step darker, but I don't think it hurts to be a shade lighter in your concealer than what you normally would be. That's not even too late, I don't think. But I'll demonstrate for you. The drugstore version of what I was using was a little bit too sheer, and I didn't want to use a pot concealer that I have to stick my finger in. That's just not something I'm interested in. I don't know, do you guys think it's too light? I already had some on, but I just added some. Actually, my makeup all together looks kind of a mess today, so let's just not, don't see me. This I have not tried yet, and it was a little bit of an impulse buy at the register because I love Supergoop sunscreen. I use it on my face under my makeup every day. This is SPF 30, and it's the only thing that I can use. It's on a very short list of things that I can use that don't break me out or sting my face when I start sweating in the summertime. So I saw this and I instantly became really curious about it. It is the Sun Defying Sunscreen Oil, and it's SPF 30 and water resistant for up to 80 minutes, which is pretty impressive. And I haven't opened it yet. They didn't have a tester or anything in the store, but I'm going to give this a try. I kind of hope it smells a certain way too. You guys know what I'm talking about? That old-fashioned sunscreen smell. I do need something for my hands and feet too, because one of them, has a lot of sunspots on it. More than the other one for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't have that sunscreen smell at all. It smells kind of fruity, but very light. There's barely any scent to it. Oh, it's kind of dry and not super oily. I think I'm gonna like that. I don't know if you can put it on your face or not, or if you should. But at the very least, I will be putting it here, on my hands, on my feet. This is the Formula X Sheer Strength Nail Color in Exhilarating. And I have that on right now. I did break my middle fingernail. I feel like I'm always telling you guys, oh, I broke this nail. Yeah, I'm always breaking the middle fingernail. But it's just a really pretty, shiny, sheer pink color. And I also have this one, which I haven't tried yet, which is called Powerful. And it's a little bit more of a nude. I did pick up 2 NARS lip glosses. Apparently they're different. One of them is the Larger Than Life lip gloss in Puree. I don't know. Is that what that is? Is that how you pronounce that? I was really good at French for the first couple of years. I was so good that they graded one of our tests on a curve and had to like contact everybody's parents to be like, this one girl scored so much higher than everybody else. Everybody else's grade's going to be higher now. I don't know. And it made the way through the French department. And then when I hit 10th grade and we had to start doing present, past, and future tenses, my brain blew up and I just sucked at French class. And the teacher pulled me aside and was like, are you really the girl that scored so well last year on the final? And I had to say, yep. So anyway, the Larger Than Life lip gloss looks like this and has a teeny brush on it. I'm wearing it right now. And I know I probably have way too much on, but that's my favorite. I want it to look like just oil, the oiliest, shiniest lips. And the other one is the just plain lip gloss. Mike just got home from work. And that looks like this, which has the, see the difference here? And this has a regular doe foot applicator. This doesn't dispense as much product. This is a lot more difficult to get this much on my lips. But it's just a really pretty kind of slightly iridescent, like a little bit of a blue iridescent shimmer, hot pink color. And it's called Easy Lover. So every time I look at it, I have that Phil Collins song in my head. Real bad. And I did pick up the birthday gift because that's part of the reason why I went on such a shopping excursion for the last couple of weeks, was gift cards and birthday stuff and coupons. So, and this year it's pretty exciting because I don't think last year I cared very much. It was like the Makeup Forever thing and that was like big deal. But this I'm excited about. This is the color Cruella and Rikugen. Nope, don't know. What's that, German? So here's this one and here's this one. And I think those are both good colors. I'll definitely get use out of those. And lastly, this happened. These are the Righteous Butter by Soap and Glory. If you guys don't already know, it's one of my favorite smells in the whole wide world. I already used a bunch of this one. These were on sale for $4 a piece. They're normally $8. They didn't have any of the big ones left or the shower gel, and those are my 2 favorite things in the line. But they were clearancing all of it. It looks like they're not going to carry Soap and Glory anymore. I'm guessing. I could be wrong. Maybe they're repackaging everything. So I think that is it. If you guys used your coupon on anything, let me know in the comments below. I'm very curious about what that was. And that's about it. I think I did this in pretty much record time, considering I probably could have talked a lot more than I did. And I can't stop doing it now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will talk to you soon. I'm gonna go hang out with the hubs. Bye.